Srinathadigurutrayam Ganapatim Vedatrayam Bhairavam Siddhaugam Vadugatrayam Padayugam Dudikramam Mandalam Viran Dvashta Chadushkashashti Navagam Viravali Panjakam Shriman Malini Mandraraja Sakitam Vande Guror Mandalam Abhyastai Sagalai Sudirghamanilai Vyadipradeir Dushkarai Pranayama Chateranega Karanai Dukhatmagai Durjayai Yasmin Abhyudite Vinashyadi Bali Vayuswayam Tatchana Praptum Tatsahajam Swabhavamanisham Sevadvamekam Gurum. Good morning, good evening, namaste friends. Let's continue with Guru Geetha. Last few days we have been chanting, listening, meditating on Sadguru, Adiguru, Shiva. Those who have joined today only first time, I want to remind you that Guru Geetha, there is no human author there. It is a dialogue between Shiva and Parvati. All scriptures came like that only, revelations. And so this is, you can say, the oldest from the date of creation, it is there. And it's the advice given to Parvati. Jagadapidaro Vande Parvati Parameshwaro, our divine father, telling divine mother for the benefit of the children beyond. So far, he has explained who is Guru, what is Guru, why Guru, what are the importance, etc. Now, from the last session, in fact, the stanzas talk about if you don't respect Guru, what will happen? And if you chant Guru Geetha, what will happen? What are all the phala results? See, when some of you at least will be chanting Lalita Sahasranama, Vishnu Sahasranama, or Hanuman Chalisa, all. In all these stutis, these are all stutis, appreciation. We describe the God in different ways and how they look. Like when baby comes, you say, how you beautiful. Every baby, everyone, anyone, and seeing a baby, how nice we feel, how loving we feel, how the love flows, irrespective of the color of the skin, the size, caste, creed, sex, anything. Just we feel the joy just came from the source. Like that, when we chant, when we meditate on a form, on a guru, on a symbol, all you feel that joy. So here, in all these stutis, these are all stutis to develop appreciating qualities. That is why this is chanted. God doesn't want our prayers. God is not asking us to chant all these things. Shiva is telling Guru what is Guru because for our benefit. The principle behind all these things. And the end, in the books you can see the Phalasruti will be there. What is the benefit of chanting, reading, understanding this? So similarly here, it is not separately mentioned as Phalashruti, but it comes in this. So I'll repeat few stanzas from the last session for the benefit of new people as well as those who are already there. Before that, I just remembered, I rather saw some write-ups and recalled how to make our life joyful, loveful, how to celebrate. I've been telling always, entertainment and celebration are two different things. See, Anando Brahma. When you participate, when we all do it together, it is celebration. So life is to celebrate. Living itself should become celebration. That is the real teachings of all the great gurus. In 1969, if I remember right, first man landed on the moon. Probably some of you are not born at that time, but I still vividly remember the date. Who was it? Anyone remember? First Russian astronaut, Yuri Gagarin. See here, what he says when he landed there. When the first Russian astronaut, Yuri Gagarin, came back from the moon, he was the first man to have such a closest look at the moon, and the first man to have such a faraway look at the earth, our planet. Then he said he was amazed that in that moment he could not conceive some part of the earth as the Soviet Union, some part America, some part India, some part China. There were no parts, and the whole earth is as luminous as the moon. It needs only distance to see the luminosity, because the sun's rays are being reflected back. How many of us could remember this? See, we feel small, I, me, mine. That is why even in real prayers in Sanskrit, Trayambagam Yajamahe, we worship only comes. When we worship, includes me, my family, my siblings. So like that, if you look from the moon, the earth looks like the moon, and the moon looks like the earth. The moon does not shine on the moon. It is our eyes from far away that reflected rays of the sun give the light to the moon. So Yuri Gagarin was not aware before this that a miracle was going to happen. The moon becomes just like the earth for him, and the earth becomes luminous. The earth is 8 times bigger than the moon, and so its light is also 8 times greater. It is tremendous. It is unimaginable. See, when we have this type of vision, when we keep distance, we say, step into the shoes of another. I would say further, you go far away and without any distinction, just like a innocent baby, look our world. You see, the world is beautiful. When he came back to Moscow, the people asked him, what was the first idea in your mind when you saw the earth from the moon? He said, you will have to forgive me. I forgot completely that I am a Russian. I simply said, my beautiful earth. Those were the first words that came into my mind. So the point is, to see a simple fact, one has to go that far. It is our beautiful earth. It belongs to no race, to no nation. It belongs to us all. But rather than using our life energies and forces, our intelligence for rejoicing, we are working hard in manufacturing death. See what is happening today? War, Ukraine war, Taliban war, Korean war, everywhere. See, all selfishness. It seems only function of life is to manufacture death today. It is utterly absurd, is it not? This planet has the capacity to become a paradise, but it is up to us. The poor mountains cannot do anything. The poor trees can dance in the sun, in the rain, but they cannot do anything more than that. It is man alone, you and me, who can transform the whole atmosphere from death orientation to life affirmation. Today, all the nuclear weapons, everything has power, but all used negatively for the destruction. The man who is life affirmative is authentically religious, not the people who go to the churches every Sunday, or the people who go to the mosque, or the people who go to the synagogues or to the temples. Those people are deceiving themselves by purchasing religion very cheaply, without risking anything, without transforming themselves, says Osho. They have managed to create beautiful toys to play with. Statues of God, scriptures descended from heaven, messengers and prophets imagined by us, because we love the very idea that God cares and sends messengers to us. Our belief system. We have believed in those messengers because of our ego. We have believed in God because of our ego. That God created man, and God created man in his own image, and God created man in the ultimate creation. After that, he did not create. This is his last signature of his creativity. Since that, he has retired. These are the words of Osho. Let us not get stuck in such ideas. Let us expand, expand. Expansion is life. Contraction is death, said Swami Vivekananda, my Manasika Guru. When I was on the Y junction, the light from him gave me direction, signboard. Journey continues. Every day, in every way, I feel I am getting better, better, and better, and feel I'm in the right direction. So friends, take a comfortable position. Come to this present moment. Start with few deep inhalation and exhalation. Be here and now and enjoy this moment. Don't expect something to happen tomorrow, then the tomorrow will never come. Just be here. Take deep, slow, full inhalation and exhale fully, slowly. See what happens. You are not just taking the air, feel the effect. Relaxation is going to meditative state. Meditation is not doing. Meditation or dhyana is happening. First, dharana is needed for that. Listening to wisdom, watching the breath, doing pranayama, all from multiple thoughts to a single thought, dharana. Then dharana should naturally become thoughtless or a just one thought, dhyana alone. Feel the lightness of the body and mind. You can heal yourself just by conscious breathing. And before that, always do scanning. You can scan with your own light, the light of awareness. You can sweep the whole body with the light. So just feel the light of love in your heart center. Feel the loving energy is sweeping the whole body from head to toes. Energy flows where your attention goes, we are all aware. So feel the loving energy is sweeping like the Ganga gel from the head of Shiva. It is there on us. We are that Shivoham. Feel that flowing throughout and sweeping with total awareness. And as you breathe in, you receive the cosmic energy, cleansing and energizing. As the Ganga flows en route, it removes all the dirt, malinya, and goes to the ocean. Anything you take the ocean is not perturbed like that. Ultimate, when we join the ocean of love, the ocean of existence, ocean of consciousness, pure consciousness. We become that. Every drop of water, when it reaches the ocean, it becomes the ocean. Same way, every cell in our body, everyone, has come from the same source. Akashat patitam toyam yatha gacchati sagaram sarvadeva namaskaram keshavam pradigacchati. See, from Akasha, the water is falling, but how the water was produced? The vapor has gone from the same ocean, and at the right time, in the right action, in the nature, it comes on earth as water, and all the drops join together, and it goes back to the source. Like that, whatever sadhana we do, Keshavam pradigacchati. Here Keshava means existence. You may call it Krishna, you may call Keshava, Narayana, Madhava, Govinda, Vishnu, Madhusudana, Trivikrama, anything, Vamana, or Christ, Allah. It's all man given names for the one and only existence, pure energy. Now bring in lots of emotion of love at the center of your chest in the form of golden energy ball. Just feel that as you breathe in and breathe out. Breathe from your heart center. You have heard brain, heart, coherence. The heart is another brain by itself, coming from head to heart, from Jnana Yoga to Bhakti Yoga, merging. Feel the form of golden energy ball in your heart center. As you breathe in and breathe out. Now imagine an ocean of golden light above your head, where our Sahasrara chakra is there. Now visualize, picturize, or imagine a beam of golden light coming down and all the way down, entering the energy ball at the center of your chest. This golden light. See, then it expands. Expand this golden ball of energy all through your body. It's spreading and going beyond. Everyone is in the same state. We are that. That's our true nature. And feel now, we are all sitting in the same place. We are not seeing the body of anybody. We are now nobody, but we are everybody. But not in the form of physical body, but just light, the same light, one and only light, pure consciousness. With this feeling, thought should become feeling. With this, be here and now, just Shravana. Listen what Shiva says. Gurudhyanam tata kritva swayam brahmamayo bhave pinde pade tada rupe mukto sau natra samshayaha. By meditating on the Guru, one becomes Brahman. There is no doubt that one is liberated in Pinda, Pada, and Rupa. As I said in the last session, so for your benefit, yes, Parvati, our mother knew you will have doubts. So she's asking, Sri Parvati Vacha, Pindam kim tu Mahadeva, Padam kim samudahridam, Rupaditam cha rupam kim, Edadakahi Sankara. Parvati said, oh great God, what is Pinda? What is known as Pada? What are Rupa and Rupatita beyond? O Shankara, explain this to me. Sri Mahadeva Uvacha. Pindam Kundalini Shakti Padam Hamsamudhadritam Rupam Binduriti Jneyam Rupatitam Niranjanam. Mahadeva said, Pinda is Kundalini Shakti. When we are born with that. Hamsa, that is, when we breathe, so hamsa happening. Hamsa, repetition of hamsa is happening already inside. The orchestra is going on within us. Anahata chakra. No rupa to be the bindu, the form, the blue pearl, otherwise we call. That is called as the third eye. You can see the crown, you can see in the church also, and Krishna's kirita, you can see the peacock feather. It all represents that bindu. Just the blue pearl. And Rupa Adita, beyond all the three, is the pure one, pure bliss. Pinde mukta, pade mukta, rupe mukta varanane, rupadite duye mukta, te mukta natra samshayaha. Oh, beautiful one. They are liberated in Pinda, whose Kundalini is awake. They are liberated in Pada, who hears spontaneous repetition of Hamsa. That's why enlightened masters will be listening to that inner. Ahata is sound from external, hearing through this. But Anahata is soundless sound, in the silence, listening inside. Hum, sa, hum, sa. I am, he, I am, hum, sa, aham is going on. So who are in dhyana state, listen to that. So they are liberated in pada, they are liberated in rupa, who have envisioned the blue pearl. He said, third eye opened. You stay there, see all there. But they are undoubtedly liberated, who are liberated in Rupajita. This is permanent. Who experience the transcendental state beyond form, beyond the form and sound. All. Swayam sarvamayo bhutva param tattvam vilokayet parat paradaram nanyat sarvam etan niralayam. Becoming one with everything, a person should pursue the highest truths. There is nothing higher than the highest. All this is without any particular abode, because it is all pervasive. Tasyavalokanam prapya sarvasangha vivarjidaha ekaki nishpraha shanda tishtase tat prasadataha. Having perceived it by Guru's grace, remains solitary, tranquil, without desires and without any attachment. This is how we should be in the meditative state. All the preliminary steps he is giving us so clearly. Labdham vadana labdham va swalpam va bahulam tatha nishkamenaiva bhoktavyam sada sandushta chedasa. Whether you attain it or you do not attain it, whether it is great or small, it should always be enjoyed without desire and with a contented mind. Sarvajñapadam ityahur dehi sarvamayo buddha sadananda sada shanto ramade yatra kutrachit. The wise say that all-knowing state is that in which the embodied soul becomes one with everything. Then, being ever blissful and ever tranquil, he rejoices wherever he may be. In Narada Bhakti Sutra, Narada says, Nandadi, Nandadi, Nandatyeva, just rejoicing, nothing else. Yatraiva tishtade sopi sadesha punyabhajanam muktasya lakshanam devi tavagre kadidam maya. Wherever he lives, that place becomes an abode of merit, O goddess. I have described to you the characteristics of a liberated one. Upadesha tatha devi guru margena muktidaha guru bhaktistada dhyanam sagalam tava kirtidam. He says, O goddess, also I have given you the teaching according to the path of the Guru, which brings liberation. I have also fully explained to you devotion to the Guru and meditation on him. Anena yad bhavet karyam tadvadami mahamate lokopakarakam devi laukikam tu nabhavaye. Now he says, O one of great intelligence, I shall now tell you the things that are accomplished by this, that is recitation of Guru Geetha. O goddess, the powers accruing from this should not be used for selfish gains, but for the welfare of people alone. See, all this he has foreseen and clearly elaborated to the mother for our benefit. Laukikat karmano yandi jnanahina bhavarnavam jnani tu bhavayet sarvam karma nishkarma yat kritam. The ignorant ones who work for selfish ends sink into the ocean of worldly existence, whereas the knower of truth considers all the actions he does to be non-action. As Bhagavad Gita says, without attachment, karma yoga. Karma should become karma yoga. Action should become non-action, not inaction. Action is needed, but I am not the doer. That bhava is important. Surrendering. We say all the functions when you do havans and other pujas, always say, I surrender, Krishnarpanamastu. Everything is thine. I am just surrendering all this to you. And whatever comes to me, I accept as prasadam. Idam tu bhakti bhavena padade srunude yadi likhitva tat pradatavyam tat sarvam saphalam bhave. If one reads and hears Guru Geetha with devotion, we should not stop at that. One should make a copy to give to others. This will all bear fruit. This is why, my dear friend, this is what I was told by my Guru years ago. And this is the reason, under the Guru's advice, and every Guru wants the joy should reach everyone. Everyone is really joyful, blissful, but we lost that innocence. So we have to reclaim our innocence like a baby. Innocence is bliss, not ignorance. So to remove the ignorance, Guru, Gugaro, Randhakarasta, Rugaras, Teja Uchyate, as I said earlier. One who removes the darkness is called Guru. So for that, only I am repeating this again and again. I am talking about Guru Geetha. I have received something and I want to share. Let's all do the same thing. You see how we can create Vasudha Eva Kudumbakam. Vasudeva Kudumbakam is not just telling. The Vasudha means the earth, our planet is one family it should become. That's the goal of all the enlightened masters, all the right thinking human beings. Guru Geetha Atmagam Devi Shuddha Tattvam Mayoditam Bhavavyadhi Vinashartham Swayameva Jabet Sada. Now see Phala, he says the benefits. Oh Goddess, I have told you the pure truth in the form of the Guru Geetha. One should always repeat it to oneself to overcome the disease of worldly existence. Bhava Bhaya. Always we have some fear. Now tomorrow another master is going to talk about fear elaborately. Wait for that. So what is the fear? Just life we have fear, fear, fear only. That is what we are taught, we are conditioned. We are thinking of death only, forgetting to live. So the disease of worldly existence, just being here itself is a disease. So that bhava bhaya harana should happen. Again, he says, Guru Gita Sharai Gamtu Mandra Rajamimam Jabet Anye Javividha Mandra Kalam Narhan Dishodashim. Even one letter of the Guru Gita is a supreme mantra. One should repeat it. All other mantras of diverse kinds are not worth even 1/16th part of it. Never says don't do, but see, this is the supreme Guru Gita. Any letter from here. Ananda phalamapnodi Guru Gita japenatu sarvapava prasamanam sarvadaridryanashanam. Surely by repeating the Guru Gita, one obtains endless rewards. It destroys all sins and ends all privations. Kala mrityubhaya haranam sarvasankatanashanam yaksharakshasa bhutanam choravyagrabhayapaham. It delivers one from the fear of time and death. It puts an end to all misfortunes. It removes the fear of spirits, demons, ghosts, thieves, and tigers. Mahavyadiharam sarvam vibhuti siddhidam bhavet adhava mohanam vashyam swayameva jabet sada. It eradicates all major diseases. It confers prosperity and superhuman powers or the ability to captivate and control others. One should always repeat it to oneself. Here we should not mistake. Controlling is not like today's politicians. Here really attracting with our loving energy so that we can share that. That is so. Like all great masters. We can be that, for we are that actually. Vastrasane jadaridryam pashane rogasambhavaha medinyam dukkhamapnodi kaste bhavati nishphalam. Repeating the Guru Gita on a sheet of cloth brings poverty. On stone it brings disease. On the earth it brings unhappiness. And on wood it becomes fruitless. See here, those days, they never thought of our technology. So how we should sit. So the difference is there slightly, where you sit, how you sit, on what. Even this is told, even Bhagavad Gita, Krishna talks about. Simply a cloth, better not to, brings poverty. Just a simple stone, it brings disease. It's bare stones. On the earth, it brings unhappiness. And on wood, it becomes fruitless. So, what is the better way then? Yes, he says, Krishna jine jnana siddhir mokshasrir vyagracharmani kushasane jnana siddhihi sarva siddhistu kambale. Now what do you want accordingly? The skin of a black deer brings the attainment of, that is indirect knowledge. If you are looking for knowledge, sit on the skin of a deer. A tiger skin beggars the splendor of liberation. Or if you want really liberation only, use tiger skin. Would have seen some gurus sitting on that. A seat of kusha grass brings the attainment of direct knowledge. See, kusha grass and durva grass comes here. So next stanza he says, and before that he says, the kambali means a woolen blanket brings all attainment. See, simple thing for us we can do. Use woolen blanket, not synthetic, real, natural woolen blanket. And use it only for meditation. If you are using for bed, don't use it. Use a new one, wash it, and use that for meditation. See multiple benefits, like sitting under a pyramid, how much benefit you get. Same way, we have been practicing like that, sitting on that. It multiplies Shiva's words directly. This is not marketing. Kushairva Durbhaya Devi Asane Subhrakambale Ubhavishya Tato Devi Jepet Ekagramanasa. Oh Goddess, the Guru Gita should be repeated by one with a one-pointed mind. That's what I said in the beginning, here and now. Sitting on a seat of Kusha or Durva grass, that is Darbha grass and Durva grass, we do Archana to Ganesha. Garge Hullu, we say in Kannada. This is having lot of medicinal value. People take juice from this, and same, you make cushion and cover it with a white woolen blanket, if you can. It will be wonderful. Blanket is possible. All other thing depends on where you are. Yes. Dhyayam shuklam chashandyartham Vashye raktasanam priye abhijare krishnavarnam pitavarnam dhanagame. Now, oh beloved, one should think of a white seat for peace, a red one for the power of control, a black one to exorcise evil spirits, and a yellow one to acquire wealth. So what you are looking for, it's okay. Accordingly, use this color. That's all. See, that is why chakra meditation on different colors, it gives different benefits. Same principle is there. Uttare Shandika Mastu Vashye Purvamukho Jabet Dakshine Maranam Proktam Paschime Chadhanagamaha. Now, it says, one should repeat facing north if one desires peace. From where we are sitting, which side to face until we reach the Shiva state. These are all applicable. Once we are beyond all Rupatita, then we go beyond the time and space. Then all these are not applicable. Shivoham, we become. Yes. So don't have confusion on this. It is said that one should face south to destroy evil spirits and face west to acquire wealth. Mohanam sarvabhutanam bandhamokshagaram bhavet devaraja priyakaram sarvalokavasham bhavet. It attracts all beings and brings release from bondage. It gains the affection of Indra, the Lord of Heaven, and brings control over all the worlds. Sarvesham stambhanagaram gunanam cha vivardhanam dushkarmanashanam chaiva sukarma siddhidam bhave. It grants the power to paralyze all hostile creatures. It nurtures good qualities. It stops the fruition of bad actions. So for karma, people say you have to go through everything. No, it becomes easier. It is beyond. As Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, surrender to me. Same here, just chanting, immersing in Guru Gita. Karma can be cleansed. And it also brings about the function, the fruition of good deeds. Whatever good we are doing, it fructifies, effect. Asiddham sadhayet karyam navagraha bhayapaham duswapna nashanam chaiva suswapna phaladayagam. It accomplishes unfinished tasks. You don't have to go to third parties, to astrologer or all other people doing so many things for us. You can get by yourself. Accomplishes unfinished task, delivers one from fear of all the 9 planets. In Navagrahas, we are afraid. People say, the astrologers, yes, there is effect on us. As we know, moon, like that, all the planets, since we are in the solar system, there is effect. But for that, you don't have to go anywhere. They are all not outside. Once you understand from Bahi, from outside, they are all inside. When you expand, you feel all that. And when you chant Guru Gita, it happens, you become one with everything, the existence, all the 9 Navagrahas, planets, and puts an end to bad dreams too, to Swapna Nashanam, and makes good dreams come true. So bad dreams scare us. We awake and we are scared. Oh, what will happen? What will happen? So before sleep also you can chant. That's why we teach the children slokas for everything. When you get up, what you should chant, what you should chant before going to bed. Like that. Suswapna, good swapna comes, so it will become real. It comes true. It should come. That's why, again, in Bhagavad Gita also, it talks about this, everything. Same, there is no conflict, my dear friends. So with this understanding, just be with yourself here and now. Just be. Aham. I am. That tvam asi. Tat tvam asi. Gurus told us already, you are that. Be that. Just be. Masters slowly start coming back to this physical reality. Become aware of your breath. Become aware of your seat, the feel of touch. Become aware of all the five senses right here. And feel gratitude for the very existence and for parents and all others around us, helping each other in the journey of life. Celebrate and to close the curtain after the play is over. Removing all the makeups, labels, become one. Going back to the source, like drop of water merging in the ocean. Say thank you to everybody, everything, animate and inanimate. With this feeling, let's place our palms on the eyes and whenever ready, open the eyes to continue our physical life joyously. You may take a deep breath, you may wriggle your toes, fingers, slowly. I'll count from 1 to 5. At the count of 5, you may open your eyes, wide awake, feeling fine, feeling wonderful, feeling better than before. In order steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes with a wonderful smile, feeling wonderful. And in perfect health, feeling definitely better than before. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Parmeshwaran sir, for the wonderful wisdom given to us. Masters, if any one of you would like to speak, you can open your videos. You can speak.
Yes, friends. Any questions, any sharing, please do so fast. Every moment is precious. We should say preserve electricity. So more precious than that is our real energy. Should be used, not wasted. Yeah, I would like to share another joyous news. My personal, as our spiritual tablet GKSRs, your plans, daily plan, weekly plan, monthly plan, yearly plan, all. So last maybe 1 to 2 years, I've been planning for changing of house, as GKSR said, many times. Number of times he has changed house like that. I have also done many, and last 1 or 2 years, though I have a good 3 BHK, 3-bedroom house, apartment, yeah, with good surrounding, but still I have a feeling that I should move to a better place, better in the sense, not what other people talk about, but for me, to be more interactive, to have more people around, spiritual family to expand. Where I was staying, it was only 35 families. Now I have moved into a family where there is possibility of 1,300 families. And already 150 families are staying with all the infrastructure. So I moved in a few days back, and today is my first session sitting here. The first thing I got is internet connection, and first use is spiritual tablets. So thank you all for giving your energy to me too, all these days. And every one of you, I just am sharing my joy. No one has anything to say, it's fine. I hope you all remember what I told you about how to meditate in that sitting. Maybe sitting in various places, yes, it's fine. But if you want more benefit, like those who are using pyramid, even under the pyramid, if you use white woolen blanket, you see the difference. And buy a small one, or you can make white color pure woolen blanket only for meditation. You sit, and you can sit in that whenever you have some confusion, when you want some solution, just put that. And also use a specific place in your house if it is possible, so that that place becomes sacred. Prana Pradishta, we call in the temples and churches everywhere. Like that. It is our energy which can expand, multiply. Clarity will come, connection. Like that. So, Vardhini, I think you can close the session if no one is interested.
Thank you, Masters, for joining today for the group energies. Let us all meet tomorrow at the same time with another great Master, Rajalakshmi Garu. The topic will be on fear. Thank you. Thank you for joining today. I'm closing the session for today. Thank you all.